Am I live now? What's going on here? Well, apparently I'm live. Still live? Wait, what? All right, hold on. If I'm live, I'm probably live. Let's see, am I live in here? No, it's not in here. Let's see if live. Well, I'll be darned. I am live again, apparently. Well, interesting. Okay, well, uh, um, okay, so what issue are you having? Um, the last thing I mentioned before my stream quit on me. By the way, uh, a new stream is up because it apparently reconnected, but started new on YouTube. Um, but the last thing I mentioned was my the phases and development of my game. Uh, I wasn't speaking dialogue. By the way, if you're apparently okay, so let me do this in the chat here. Um, apparently YouTube disconnected. Well, probably OBS did it. But reconnected on a new stream. Rumble, I guess, stayed connected or something. So let's see something here. Live. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to put you on. Offense, but I'm just a little confused. Okay, so anyways, what I was saying is, so the phase 7 is the implementation of the inventory system, and it will expand on the commands because I'm going to have commands for manipulating inventory. You're going to be able to pick up, use, examine, that sort of thing. So in the inventory system, I'll use the parser to be able to parse commands. I'll have the commands in there. So it will have the commands for this. And then the expansion of interactivity means that I'm going to actually start adding vocabulary to the parser so that you're able to actually use the parser like you would in a full-fledged text adventure. 314, you've got some dialogue slash story. Uh, did you mean what I had on the screen? No, I had this story. I created these story points. I use the AI to actually I use the AI to actually bounce ideas off of and to get a few brainstorm ideas. I don't actually take most of the AI suggestions directly. Somewhere in the key. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if you're watching now. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube or what. But here, I'll just go ahead and answer you in IRC. And if you're watching, then you'll hear me repeat what I'm typing. So these are technically the story beats. They're pages in the story. Okay. They're pages. Okay, so they're pages in the story. Okay. Here, I'll pull it back up here so you can see it. And so, yeah, let me find. I guess it doesn't matter which one I choose here. Okay, so this is the original story beat. This is the original plot point, or whatever you want to call it. Yes, it's all my creation. I don't know if you're watching now because apparently YouTube connected to a new stream. I guess OBS might have cut out. It seems like Rumble is able to hold on though until reconnection occurs. Okay, back to the original question. Okay. Okay. And just to any clue how much time, like how much kilobyte of text you've got of that? No. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull up. These are JSON files. Quite a bit, but I'll have to look something up to get you something like amount of KB of text. All of the rooms pages are JSON files, so they're bigger than the text itself. Let's see if I can find the latest version of the file before I split it up into JSON files. Just a sec. Okay, so here we'll go here. That's room list order. That's not really. That's just a favorite. Rooms Redux. Tuesday 15. What? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. July 15th. Tuesday, July 15th. That's when this was. This was created in July. Okay, this is probably the latest. Well, even that doesn't really give you a good idea. Okay, so I have a file with all the pages, but they do have a few fields that are in the JSON files. So this file with all of the original rooms is about 35K. But again, and you could probably take off maybe half of that. I don't know. Can you take off half of that? Rooms list reduct. Okay. 25K. Okay. About 30. I'm just. Oh, backspace. Okay. But well, let's say 25K in text, which I see. That was at one point one of the, I think it was ChatGPT that I was using at the time. That was it generated the YAML at one point when I was trying to get it to like renumber things. This is just about when I was about ready to turn it into JSON files, and it generated this YML, and I just went in and copied it and saved it just in case that I needed it. So, um, anyways, let me go back to Restream over here. That's interesting. Okay. So Rumble stayed connected, and then YouTube actually. Let me actually modify the say part two. I'm only labeling these part twos because when it disconnects, it stops the stream, and so it has to create. It has to start a new stream, and it uses the same information to start it. Okay. So, anyways, okay, let me get back to it. Okay, there we go. This doesn't also include the work I've done since then, because the pages I added were in Redot and not in just plain text. But the original rooms in a plain text was about 25K. Okay. Okay, I guess I don't know. I'm almost. I guess I could almost cut it now because it's almost time for me to cut. But I guess I didn't get into any drawing today, which is what happens usually. In fact, I didn't even do the little stupid mini recordings. Pardon me. About ready to sneeze. Okay. Um. Anywho. Um. So okay. So yeah, I introduced a parser. I don't change any of the commands. It's just that now you'll have to probably hit an enter, and then I implement an inventory system, which will actually take two commands, so you can actually manipulate inventory, and then I expand the parser vocabulary, more actions, more verbs, basically using some of the same text, and actually being able to apply it to actual inventory within a room, essentially. Um, the only thing is I put the save state phase after the expansion of interactivity. Um, I should actually do it before the parser system. I might drop this down. I wonder something. I wonder if I drop it. Puzzle design. Um, Develop save system. Write game state to a file. Data structure to store game state. Current room ID, player choices, room state, store unlocked, item taken, that sort of thing. Test the save and load system. Ensure all states, including room-specific changes, are preserved. Ensure compatibility with reusable rooms from phase 3. Multiple character states from phase 4. Milestone. Um, the save state system. I'm not sure if it should be before or after. I'm trying to think of what's actually a better idea here. I end up having to um, now you can tell what I mean when I say something like 4 months plus 4 more months or longer, because all that text does take a long time. This part is taking a long time because I'm having to come up with choices, since it's written as a straight up narrative, but um, like event list. Um, of course, it's not actually um, a narrative right now, more like an event list than anything. At minimum, if I use all my time, it will take 4 months to finish this first pass. Unless I can do more than one story beat per day, which is, I don't know if it's even possible here. Um, yeah, there's a reason I put the save state system here. It's because, yeah, the inventory system and stuff. So you're gonna want to be able to, drop stuff off and then come back later and be able to go there. Um, Also, the thing about the rooms is I got a room independence thing, and at some point I'm gonna have to make them into proper rooms, because this is gonna do is gonna put all the different pages of the same location into a single file, and then later on I'm gonna want it to have it to where it allows you to just go back and forth. You can basically go back and forth in between rooms or in between locations, basically. So um, yeah, I usually have to modify this a little bit. Um, and again, I also have to insert a dialogue system. You know what I should do? I should actually put this into the AI and say, if would it look like anything needed to be reordered, and see if the AI could come up with a thing about that. Anywho, um, so I guess I didn't get to drawing today, so we're gonna see if I can do it tomorrow, I guess. I might be using Krita though. Krita, whatever. I might be using Krita for for doing some of this mapping and stuff, because it seems to be the closest thing to a straight up paint program. If I had an MS Paint for Linux, I probably use that, because it does everything that I need to do. You know, just you copy section of the screen, put them places, whatever. Yeah, I have to worry about transparency or something, maybe, but just draw shapes and whatever. But maybe I'll just make it work with Krita, because it seemed to be most user friendly. It's got the right tools, straight up paint tools, and I can just kind of noodle around in it or whatever and build a map. So we'll see. We'll see if I can do anything tomorrow. Like I said, next week I'm taking off because I got to do some stuff here at home. I got to bone up and whatever, and I'll still be like posting updates once a week, because I'm actually way ahead in the streams than I am with the updates. Now the updates are from several weeks ago, a couple months ago. So yeah, And for some reason, the feet in my keyboard aren't out. There we go. Anywho, maybe I'll just call it a day here, right? I guess I'll call it a day here. I still got to do a recording. Still need to do a little recording here, so I'll just do a single recording. Today is Thursday, July 24th, 2025, and today I didn't get a whole lot done. I got a little bit done. Basically, I filled in the deals for getting the badge off of the drunk night, and they're just 2 pages, and that's really pretty much all I did today. I started to work on the layout tool, and then ran into an issue where I had to figure out how do I want to represent the lines, data structure, and I didn't actually write any code, so there's no code in there. So other than that, I've been pretty much talking about how I build my game on the stream instead of drawing, which drawing probably wouldn't have worked anyways. Whatever, and that's okay. So yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's already past time, and I probably talked to your ears off enough already. But thanks to everyone for joining, for watching it, and I'll see you tomorrow. And then, like I said, I'm gonna take a week off, and then I'll be back the week after next. So I'll be on tomorrow, and then I will. The next time I will be on will be wait a minute. The next time I will be on will be Monday, August 6th. Is when the next time I'll be on. But tomorrow we'll finish off. Tomorrow we'll see. Maybe I'll get some drawing in tomorrow, and then, anyways, so take it easy, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks, everyone. Okay. All right. OBS. Okay. Thank you for watching.